In the palm of my hand, I hold the world's first portable power bank that can output 300 watts of combined power. And to give you some context on how powerful that is, an Apple MacBook Pro 16-inch charges at 140 watts, an iPhone charges at 20 watts, and a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra peak charging speed is 45 watts. And if I were to charge all three of these at the same time using this power bank, I'd still have 95 watts of spare power. And that's why it's good that the CUKtech No.30 has 5 power outlets. So that means you can divide that 95 watts between 2 more devices and charge 5 devices simultaneously. And something else that separates this from other power banks is the fact that you can use this as a USB hub for your desktop or laptop computer. So it's safe to say that this is an advanced bit of kit, and the price here in the UK is set to be around £250. But if you're quick and you follow the link to the Indiegogo page, you can get a massive discount right now, and you can also check out the dollar price as well. You can find that link in the description. So battery tech has come a long way in recent years, and a lot of power banks still on sale today are using old battery tech, but not the CUKtech No.30. The No.30 has 40,000 milliamp hour of power. That's the equivalent of 140 watt hour, which is safe to travel with on most airlines, and enough power to recharge an iPhone 14 Pro Max around 7 times, an Apple MacBook twice, and a Nintendo Switch around 7.5 times. And how is this possible with something this small? Is this some kind of alien tech? No. Inside is Samsung's electric vehicle grade 21,700 batteries, the same ones that are used in Teslas, and there are 8 of them. They're smaller, more powerful, and live longer than the older batteries that most brands still use today. So this is a more power efficient power bank, and that's why it can be smaller. So what can you do with all that power, and how can this tiny device stay cool when under pressure charging 5 devices simultaneously? Well, let's run through the CUKtech No.30's interesting design and features. The majority of this power bank is constructed of metal, and you can see there's a 2-tone metal scheme going on here. There's a flexible carry handle pre-attached to the device, and on the base you'll notice there's an anti-slip mat and some vents here for cooling the device. And on the back you'll notice this heat dissipation pattern and a cutout here for the PWM cooling fan that's built in. And CUKtech say that this cooling fan will adjust dynamically depending on the workload that you're going to put this through, and they say that this level of cooling is on par with current gen games consoles, and that is cool. Now let's flip to the front, and the first USB-A output is a 22.5 watt quick charge 3 port, ideal for iPhones and Nintendo Switches. The second port is a USB-C with up to 100 watt power delivery possibilities, and the third is the big gun. It's another USB-C port with up to 140 watt power delivery, making this ideal for laptops or devices like the Xiaomi 13 Pro. And the fourth port is a USB-A for up to 120 watts of power delivery. Again, this could be ideal for laptops and faster charging smartphones and tablets. Now you might be wondering, where is the fifth? It's right here on top. It's a 20 watt Qi wireless charging coil, and I really like the design that CUKtech have gone with here. It's got a kind of a transparent look to it. You can actually see the coil, and I do like how they've added rubber grips down these sides, so when you place a device onto this, it's not going to slip around. And this surface is also perfect for smartwatches and earbuds. And check this out, the 2 USB-C ports on this power bank are bi-directional, meaning you can charge the power bank while still charging 4 other devices at the same time. And the CUKtech 30 is pretty much plug and play, but there are a few modes that you need to know about. So the logo bar below the display is actually a button, and a single push will turn off the TFT display, and another push will wake it back up. And a double push puts the power bank into hub mode, and you'll see it says hub at the top. And when in hub mode, you can connect it to a laptop or desktop via USB-C, and then use the USB-A ports for peripherals such as mouse and keyboard or USB hard drives. But do keep in mind the connection between this and your computer will be USB 2.0, which means your maximum transfer rates will be 480 megabits per second, which is fast enough for most day-to-day tasks. And something else you need to know about the hub mode is that it doubles up as the low current mode for devices that don't use the quick charge protocols, so older devices like smart bands and some earbuds. And that's a really nice feature to see here on this power bank. And I'm sure you've already noticed the really nice display is straight to the point, very easy to understand. At the center shows the numerical percentage of how much battery is left, and the ring around the outside of the numbers is also another visual representation of how much power you still got. And it also shows the charging speed it's receiving in the lower left corner when recharging. And you might be wondering, how long does it take to fully recharge from 0% battery to 100? Well, it takes around 2 hours with a 65-watt charger, and it is recommended that you use the cable that's provided with this in the box. And of course, it does display the combined output wattage of whatever it is you're charging. Now it's time to put this to the test using the devices that I have here. So first up is my MacBook Pro 16-inch. This charges at 140 watts using the MagSafe cable that came with the laptop. That's the best way to get that maximum speed. Next up, the Nintendo Switch. This is a slower charging device. Maximum speed is 18 watts. So we're going to plug this into the USB-A port on the left side of the device. And now let's plug in the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, which has a peak charging speed of 45 watts. And we'll use the 100-watt charging port for this. And then we've got the Vivo X90, which is a fast charging device. We're going to use the fastest port for this one. And last but not least, the cherry on top is the Nothing Ear 2 earbuds, which I'm going to place on top to charge via Qi wireless charging at 20 watts. Now you'll notice the output is leveled out, and that's because of all the different safety measures that each one of these devices have, and also the fact that the No.30 has its own safety measures in place. So there's lots of power flowing through this Energon Cube, and safety is a priority with a product like this. And I could reel off all of the safety measures and certificates and all that kind of stuff, but I won't, because most of it probably won't make sense unless you read it. So instead, if you want to head over to the link in the description to the official Indiegogo page, you can read up all of those safety details and protocols. But to sum it up very quickly for you guys in just 3 words, yeah, it's safe. So here's my opinion on the CUKtech No.30 power bank. There are really 4 boxes that need to be ticked to make a product like this great: speed, power, connectivity, and portability. And this power bank ticks all 4. Although it is quite a big power bank, that's the trade-off that you'll have to make if you want to carry around this amount of power. And I do believe for some of you guys out there, it's definitely going to be worth it. But if you're looking for something smaller, more compact, something you can put in your pocket, but has similar tech to this, then you need to check out the CUKtech No.20 power bank. That one looks even more futuristic than this one. It looks like an awesome bit of kit. I definitely want to check that out in the future. And if you guys want to check it out, it is on special offer on the Indiegogo page right now. Link is in the description. And if you guys like the look of the No.30 power bank, use that same link. You can find the latest prices there. I will update the link later on as well, so you get the most up-to-date offers on this power bank if you want to pick it up. Appreciate you guys for watching this one. Let me know what you think of this power bank in the description below. And if you got any value out of this at all, little thumbs up, subscribe would make my day. And if you've just done that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't be late.